Super Mario Bros. 3 or SMB3 was made by Nintendo for the NES. This game first came out in Japan in 1988 and eventually made its way to North America in 1990. This is a two-player game and it's your classic platformer, where you need to guide Mario by jumping from platforms, stairs, or blocks, all while avoiding or killing Goombas, turtles, and new enemies including boos, chain chomps, thwomps, dry bones, and flying Goombas. You still get the mushroom to get Big Mario, a flower power to get firepower, and SMB3 introduced new power-ups: the Super Leaf, Tanuki Suit, Frog Suit, and the Hammer Suit. The Frog Suit increases Mario's underwater speed and agility and improves the jump height on land, and the Hammer Suit allows Mario to throw hammers and he can resist fire attacks too. The Super Leaf turns Mario into Raccoon Mario, where he can fly by maxing out P-Speed, and you can also spin to take out enemies with the tail. The Tanuki Suit can do all this, plus Mario can turn into stone to avoid enemies for a short period of time, and he can ground pound. SMB3 has 8 worlds, and the amount of levels in each varies. World 1 has 8, World 2 is 9, World 3 is 12, so on and so forth, and the total amount of levels is 90. Out of all the features in SMB3, the greatest in my opinion is the continues. I'm not sure how many continues you get in this game, but it seems infinite, and in most games you get sent back to the very beginning of the game, but in SMB3 you just get sent to the beginning of the world you died in. I'll be honest, I haven't seen all the stages, but that's only because of the warp whistles. There are 3, and once you acquire all 3, you can warp straight to World 8, which is the end of the game. SMB3 also had these really cool mini-games. There's a memory game that allows you to collect items, coins, and 1-ups, and there's also the Spade Puzzle Slide, which is a slot machine game. There are no cheats available for SMB3 on Retron 5, but that's okay, you don't need any. There are so many ways to get power-ups and extra lives, there just isn't a need to cheat. When this game was slated to come to North America, there was so much hype, and it's for a few reasons. Mario was already solidified as Nintendo's mascot because of Super Mario Bros. / Duck Hunt game that came with every NES sold, and Super Mario Bros. 2 was released in 1988. But the biggest reason for the success, I think, falls with the 1989 movie The Wizard, starring Fred Savage, Christian Slater, and Beau Bridges. I can't quite remember all of the story, but really the movie is just one huge advertisement for the upcoming release of Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Power Glove. Just to let you know, unless you had a Japanese version of the game and a Famicom, which is the Japanese NES, you couldn't watch any gameplay, and Nintendo was very strict about photos of the gameplay. The movie The Wizard is how the world was introduced to SMB3, and you couldn't get more hype than this, especially pre-internet. As of July 2018, a loose cartridge is going for a little over $10, and for a complete game that includes instructions and box, it's going for about $33. Super Mario Bros. 3 has been around for 30 years, and it's still considered one of the best platformer games out there. This is a classic game that deserves to be in your collection.